everyone. Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. Today, I am going to share tips on how to deal with your flower quality issue. And if you are, let me check if I'm on LinkedIn because I am getting all questions from there. If you would like to post some questions to me today, I am on LinkedIn. And we are streaming on to the various platforms that you are at right now. So I can only get your questions on LinkedIn. So if you want to go onto LinkedIn, click onto my profile and then you can ask the questions. Okay. All right. So basically, a lot of us have this issue with crop changes. And if you are an if you're an inexperienced baker, like you've been on a job for about a year, you are going to scratch your head because there are no resources out there for you to learn how to deal with this challenge. Okay. But if you are an experienced baker and you have seen crop changes for the last 3 years, you should be able to deal with it. Okay. So it'll be best for you and your company to send newbies to our seminar tomorrow, which is on flower quality. It's at 9 a.m. and it's being hosted by me and being lectured by Arnon from Chopin Technologies. And he is an amazing cereal and dough expert. And he is very fluent in mixographs and farinographs. So if you have any of those questions, please come and ask us about that and state particular problems that you're experiencing. One of the things that is really problematic with the flower quality issue when it comes to crop changes, it's the change in protein quality. Okay. And this would usually affect your mixing times, affect your dough conditioners, and affect your fermentation process. Okay. So how do you deal with this? Well, firstly, always start at the mixograph or the mixolab or the farinograph, whatever vehicle you decide that you want to train your people to read. Okay. Any of those graphs will work for you. Look at your absorption times, look at your mixing stabilities, and look at the tail end of the graph. That's more important than you know, especially at the high volumes that you work at. Okay. And again, if you have more questions concerning what the graph should look like and why are your graphs that way, Arnon is going to be the best person to answer this question. We are also going to have Mark Florka in this particular big review. And the reason why I asked him to come on is because he's been in the flour and milling industry for over 25 years. And with someone with that kind of experience, he has seen it all. You know, he has been to bakeries, he has dealt with flour quality changes. And I agree with him when he said adding gluten is not going to be a solution. You know, adding gluten is never always the solution. And if you are a newbie in this area, then that's what you're going to do. If your thing doesn't mix up and it doesn't give you enough volume, the first thing you're going to turn to is gluten, right? So gluten should not be your band-aid for every problem that you have at the bakery. Understand your flour quality, understand your absorption. Most importantly, understand your oxidizing system. Okay, what is in your dough conditioners? All right. Sometimes you might just need to cut it. If you're seeing too much spring, if the new crop has better quality, you might just need to have your dough conditioners. Okay, maybe not half, maybe go down from 0.2 to 0.175. Or in most dough conditioning systems, it's 2% max. All right. Instead of 2%, use 1.75. Okay. Same thing. If your flour quality really sucked this year, I'm sorry, but sometimes when you're the mixer operator and you see dough coming out like that, it really sucks. And it just ruins your whole day, whole week, because everything's on you. All right. So if your dough quality does suck, look at the dough conditioners first. Should you increase it or should you decrease it before you touch the water absorption? Okay, that's always key in any operation. Look at your dough conditioners first. If you can manipulate that, that's the best thing. Don't touch the water absorption, okay, until you figure that piece out. All right, so that's the number one tip for you, okay? Dough conditioners were historically created to deal with flour quality, okay? It keeps actually, it gives you that large margin of error to work with, all right? So your dough conditioners need to be catered to the flour that's coming in for any new plant that you build, all right? So don't forget that dough conditioners hasten oxidation. Oxidation improves flour quality. All right, so those two need to go hand in hand, and we will talk more about it tomorrow. All right, so tomorrow is a really important class. If anything, let's end your education with tomorrow's class. The reason why I say so is because we've not seen this kind and this volume of signups before. We are over 150 signups. Okay, so it's a lot of people. So it's going to be a lot of questions. So come prepared with your questions. And if we have too many questions, then Arnon and I and Mark has to determine another way to handle all your questions. Okay, so as you can see, you're not the only one who's interested in this information. There are a lot of other people excited about this as well. So still not too late. Sign up today at bakerpedia.com/academy, and the experts from Chopin are going to help you understand your flour quality. All right, bakers, see you tomorrow. Bye.